This is Anajam TV reporting on. This is Anajam TV. Hey, this is Jordan Goddard with Anajam TV again, and I'm here with the man with the plan. It's Ray Nagar, head of JTAF, and this is JTAF 5, right?
Yep, that's right.
And what year was the first JTAF?
We started JTAF in 2003.
Okay. And what made you want to start an anime convention? What really got you going?
You're gonna love this. I actually got the inspiration from Anagem 2003.
Hey.
It was one of the conventions that said, you know, you should have something like that for the Bay Area. Just go out and do it, and people will come and they'll have a good time with it. Yeah, so that's what we ended up doing, and it just happened to come around and turn out to be what it is now.
So we heard you have a location change. What do you feel about this current location?
Actually, I really like the Fort Mason Center. I mean, it's got a lot of really nice views. I mean, if you get a chance to, there's views of Alcatraz in the back, the Golden Gate Bridge. A few blocks away is Fisherman's Wharf, and a few blocks over there's also the marina. Lots of really great spots for pictures. Just a lot of places for the attendees to just walk around and basically be themselves.
Yeah, it's a real beautiful, good location, nice breeze, you know. So we heard a little something about JTAF next year. There might not be. What's up with that?
JTAF 6 is going to be postponed for a while. We're not sure how long it's going to be, but we just wanted to give ourselves some time to take a look at how JTAF has been the first 5 years and see what worked out of those shows and what didn't work, and then retool it so that when it comes around again, it'll be a better show, and that it'll be a lot more fun for the attendees. We tend to follow a lot of the trends around the industry and and with the fans. So we want to be able to prepare for that, for those changes, and to make sure that they know that we're following their lead. You know. Okay,
that's good. Yeah, get a grip on what's going on. And what would you say really got you into the world of anime?
Let's see. As far as TV shows or
anything. What got you into the lifestyle, and what show or what series really just made you go, oh my God, I have to get to the bottom of this?
I think that series would have been Super Dimensional Fortress Macross. I knew it back in the day as Robotech, and then later on they told me about Macross 2, or like friends of mine rather. They told me about Macross 2, and I said, okay, I'll check this out. And I thought, oh, this is cool. I got to get in on this. And then after that, I just started becoming more of a promoter of Japanese animation, and just saying like, hey, come check this out, you know, it's cool. And then after that, I just started going into conventions. I did a public access show on anime fandom here in San Francisco, called World of Anime back in the day. And ironically, that was one of the reasons we ended up going to Anagem 2003. I wanted to go as a vendor, but then the powers that be wanted me to come in as a guest of honor, and I thought, oh, okay, I'll do both. And that's how I got her. And they were the guys that said, you know, if you want to go do something with the anime community and just like, you know, have fun with it and just invite everybody basically, just go for it. Put on a show. Start off wherever you're comfortable with, at Japantown or anywhere in San Francisco, and just do it. And we took that information, and I said to everybody, we're going to be doing our first anime convention in September in 2003, and people were just thrilled about that, and they just loved it.
Okay, and what would you say is your favorite anime of all time?
Oh wow, that's a hard one. Well, I'd have to say that of all time. Wow, that's really tough. I tend to be more of an old school fan, so a lot of the shows I'm really into are the really uh, yeah the ones that I'm really into are very, you know, they're not as crazy and comedic as the new shows now, but I'd probably say yeah, Macross was still my or is still my all-time favorite. You know.
Okay. And is there anything new that you're focusing on right now as far as anime? Any new series out there for you?
Well, yeah, it's been a while since I've actually had a chance to watch anime myself. That's why I'm also wanting to take that break too, because all the planning of the convention takes a lot of time out of my anime watching. But I've been hearing a lot about I've been hearing a lot about the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. I thought that one looks like it's definitely something to check out. I'm still taking in a lot of suggestions of stuff. I tried getting into Bleach, still trying to get into that series. And Naruto, it's just it started pretty good and just kind of slowed down a bit, and then I hear it's getting even more interesting. So I figured, well, I'll probably look into that one again sometime.
But hands down, the question: you like old school anime more than new anime, or?
I'm more of an old school fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it's all about old school. Pat Labor, man.
Yeah, it's all about the old school stuff. Bubblegum Crisis, Pat Labor, Macross. Did I mention Gundam? I think I did. Well, Gundam. Even some of the even older ones like Gatchaman, Gatchaman or Battle of the Planets, whichever name you like to call it, or even to go farther than that, like Voltus 5 for the Filipino audience, gotten from the late 70s. Those are the shows that I just thought were really, and even Akira, you know, that was one anime that just said, whoa, that just totally blew my perception of anime out of the water, that it was just for kids, you know, that anime can actually be more violent than Tom and Jerry or Scooby-Doo, you know. But but I'm more of an old school fan. Always have been.
And the big question: do you cosplay?
No.
But
I had a bad experience with cosplaying. I was actually. It wasn't really much of a cosplay, but I was costuming for an anime convention at the time, and I wore a karate outfit one time, and it was during Anime Expo weekend, and it was my first time driving around in LA, and a friend of mine asked me to go pick him up in Anaheim. Oh no, from Anaheim rather, and wait. Hold on, sorry. Okay, let me get this straight. Okay, so I was in Anaheim, and my friend wanted me to pick him up at LAX, and I was still wearing the costume. I practically got lost all over the LA freeways trying to find things, filling gas while still wearing the costume, and I finally get into into LAX. Sorry, LAX, and then. Everybody's asking me, "Oh, look at you! Do you know how to do karate, kung fu?" I'm going it's a costume. I'm going to an anime convention. Oh, so you know Bruce Lee stuff, huh? I was going, "Oh no, no, not me."
but
I ended up wearing that costume throughout the entire day until 5 o'clock when I finally made my way back into Anaheim. I never did get a chance to pick up my friend though. He managed to take a cab back.
Wow. But I hear karaoke's your thing, eh?
Yeah, karaoke is one of my favorite things to do. Just because, I mean, I don't consider myself a real performer, like someone who actually writes songs and and performs them. I just like singing the stuff that people already know. So. If people want me to pull out a little bit of Willie Nelson, Elton John, or maybe even Kanye West and and Jamie Foxx, it's sure, why not, you know? That was my thing. even and I think this year, like that reminds me of a story about what happened with JTAF, with this year's JTAF, where Stephanie Yanez just like calls me up right out of the blue and says, could you sing something? I was like, what? I go, like, in front of all these people? And they're like, yeah, go ahead. You know, you do it fine, like at karaoke bars. Why not with fans? And I said, okay, sure, why not? And yeah, I was just, but I was like really nervous with that. Just like, even if it was 10, 15 seconds, I was just like, oh my God, I don't know what to do here. But yeah.
You managed to pull off, though. All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
All right, we look forward to future JTAF.
Thank you.